This is a quick video to show you how I can remove the hard drive from a la-cie enclosure. So this is pretty simple. So flip the drive over. You can either use a screwdriver like I am here. This is a flathead screwdriver. I'm just using one of these sort of multi-sets there. I'm just going to pop that in there. And what we're going to need to do, this back panel here has to slide up and out. So there's a little hole there. You can see I've already taken this apart once before. I think I put a larger hard drive in. You pop the screwdriver in there, get your thumb underneath, get ready to put a bit of pressure and lift it up. Whoops. And that's that side done. Keep it held there, keep a bit of pressure there. In fact, the other side's actually just popped out, but you would normally just wedge that under and flip it to lift it up. This bit slides off. Just check the top, make a note of the la-cie logo so remember which way to put it back on when you take it off, because basically what we're going to be doing is sliding this off the top now. And that's kind of it really. There's not much left to do apart from I'm just going to switch to a Phillips head. That's a cross head sort of screwdriver. Take out these screws on the side. So whip these out there. You'll probably have like a void warranty sticker over one of the screws, so obviously don't do this if it's still within warranty, and just use a bit of common sense really. So take this out and this last screw out here. Now from this point, because basically we need to slide this away from this circuit board, but we can't because this bit of plastic's in the way, so I'm going to have to tip it upside down. Just be careful in this bit and you'll see a little bit of pressure as it hangs out, and I'm now going to use my finger there to push it along. Come on, that's it. And that's it, it's out. Pretty easy. And you can obviously now whack that hard drive into, well, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this into a caddy, a USB3 caddy, so I get faster speeds from the hard drive. And if you wanted just to obviously whack another hard drive in, you can do that. This is a serial ATA or a SATA drive. You can see the connector at the end there. So what you could actually do is stick a smaller hard drive in this enclosure, like a 2.5 hard drive instead of this larger 3.5 hard drive. And if you want to keep watching, I'm just going to show you the difference in speeds between using this enclosure and using the USB3 caddy. Okay, so this is the enclosure that I'm using. This is made by Orico, a brand I hadn't heard of before, I have to admit, but it had good reviews on Amazon, so I thought I'd give it a go. This can take two different sizes, obviously just with the use of this slot here. You can see in the bottom there, that's where the SATA connection is. And all you do is you simply take your hard drive and you whack it in the top. Now the reasons for using this, there's quite a few actually. Main one being it's USB 3, so it's faster speeds, or at least it will get the most that this hard drive is likely to be capable of. It's also got an on-off switch, and the la-cie drives that I've got don't have an on-off switch, so that's quite annoying. And the la-cie drives I've got also don't go to sleep, so the drives are always on, there's no off switch, so they are kind of a pain really. So this should resolve that. I'm also then going to get rid of all the enclosures or use them for something else, so that I only have this on my desk, and then I can just bung all the hard drives for backup and stuff in my drawers. So that's pretty much it. I've also been running some disk mark tests on the discs, so you can see the performance difference when this is in the original la-cie, I think it's called USB 2 enclosure, and this USB 3 enclosure, so you can see the benefits. So to save you the time of watching all the discs test run, I've just basically taken two screenshots. The one on the left here is the one when it was in the la-cie enclosure, and the one on the right is where I've taken the drive out and put it into that USB 3 enclosure. And straight away you can see quite a big difference in the read and write speeds. For sequential, it's almost double the speed actually, well, it's actually more than double the speed, so obviously massive difference in performance from the drive now. You notice the 4K sort of read and writes seem a bit slower, but if I ran the same test again you'd get a slightly different amount, so I'm not really too worried about those. And these two values here, as far as I know, they relate to lots of small files that are being read across the disk, so it doesn't necessarily apply when you're backing up. They would be more relevant if you were using this inside a computer or something like that to run the operating system. But as I use these for backup, straight away. I mean, such a big difference in speed there. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video is useful to you. Hopefully at least you got a method to take the hard drives out of your la-cie enclosure, and maybe you've learned a bit about USB 3 caddies. I know I have, because obviously it's made such a big difference. Thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. If you'd like to send me a comment or anything, please do that in the comment section.